Jorge Mendes. So Jorge Mendes is still a very big name, obviously, in the market, in this case for Manchester United. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here as always to keep you posted on the transfer market. And today, guys, we update on Manu Ugarte, Leny Yoro to Manchester United, but also Adrien Rabiot, Nico Williams, Matthijs de Ligt. Let's jump into it together. And so guys, a big story today. It's official, Leny Yoro is a new Manchester United player. They won the race, they won the saga against Real Madrid to land Leny Yoro, one of the most talented defenders in the world, signed a 5-year deal at Manchester United with 1 more year as option. But it's not over yet at all for Manchester United, because first of all, Man United are working on the possibility to bring in a new centre-back, so 1 more after Leny Yoro. It will depend on the outgoings, so nothing is imminent, nothing is close now. It will take probably some days to understand what happens with the outgoings and with the entire domino of the market for Manchester United. But Man United don't rule out the possibility of bringing in 1 more centre-back. So after Leny Yoro, keep an eye on that position, because United could do something else. We know discussions with Matthijs de Ligt on the contract were already at more advanced stages. They had an agreement, Matthijs de Ligt and Manchester United. He wants Manchester United. Now Man United are in contact with Bayern. They never agreed on the fee. They were in conversation. It was never a done deal. But it's important to say about Manchester United, and it's important to say about Matthijs de Ligt, and also Jared Brantwaite is another player they appreciate, but at the moment is considered too expensive. De Ligt is not that expensive. We are around 50 million euros. And if Man United will be able to complete the domino between the outgoings and between other factors in their summer transfer window, they can bring in 1 more centre-back, and Matthijs de Ligt is still a name on their list. So let's see what happens on that one. But also, exclusive update on Manchester United. From what I'm hearing tonight, Manchester United have agreed personal terms with Manu Ugarte, the Uruguayan midfielder of Paris Saint-Germain. There is an agreement in place between Manchester United and Manu Ugarte on contract conditions. What does it mean, guys? It means that Manchester United, after the centre-back, Leny Yoro, after the striker, Joshua Zirkzee, are ready to work also on the midfielder. The exit of Casemiro remains an important part of the story. Meanwhile, Man United already have the green light of Manu Ugarte as potential new midfielder. The player said yes, is keen on the move to Manchester United. The contract has been discussed, and this is an important detail, with the same agent who takes care of Leny Yoro, Jorge Mendes. So Jorge Mendes is still a very big name, obviously, in the market, in this case for Manchester United, and he's the same guy who is now working on personal terms with Manu Ugarte. Then the negotiation between Man United and PSG is still a topic. They still have to find an agreement, so we will follow the story. But Manchester United have an agreement with Manu Ugarte. So this is one important step. I'm receiving many questions, guys, also on Adrien Rabiot. Yesterday night I told you it was an important news that Adrien Rabiot was going to leave Juventus as free agent, not extending the contract. Juventus offered 7 million euros net per season to Adrien Rabiot. He didn't want to accept. He wanted to try something different. So Rabiot communicated to Juventus that he was not going to stay, and Juventus already decided to move on because they signed different players like Efren Turan, Douglas Luiz in the midfield. So it's over with Adrien Rabiot. But what's next for Adrien Rabiot? He has several possibilities around Europe. His mother, Veronique, who is taking care of the future of his son, is speaking to several clubs in several countries. So everything is open. The dream of the player is Premier League. Adrien Rabiot would love to play in Premier League. So that remains a possibility, to wait for a Premier League opportunity. Otherwise, Adrien Rabiot has many offers, many opportunities on the table. Adrien Rabiot as a free agent is obviously a big possibility, a big opportunity. This is why many clubs are inquiring about the situation. But what I can guarantee to you today is that Adrien Rabiot is tempted by Premier League. His dream is Premier League. He believes that his skills are perfect for Premier League football. He's a wonderful midfielder, but also physical point of view, Adrien Rabiot is excellent, and so that could be a crucial factor. And so Rabiot is really tempted by waiting for a Premier League opportunity. Meanwhile, his mother is working on several solutions. So keep close eye to the situation of Adrien Rabiot. Let me clarify on Manchester United that now for the midfield their focus is on a defensive midfielder. So Manu Ugarte, for example, is considered the perfect option because he's a player who did fantastic in Portugal. Then at Paris Saint-Germain he had some difficult times because Luis Enrique has probably a different concept of midfielder for his own football idea. But Man United believed that Manu Ugarte could be an excellent opportunity. Man United already had more than 2 meetings with Paris Saint-Germain discussing several opportunities, including Manu Ugarte. So Man United are very well informed on the situation of the player. Man United have a very good relationship with Paris Saint-Germain. This is another important point. And also PSG could be ready to sell Manu Ugarte to Manchester United in case they receive the right proposal. So that Ugarte story could be a concrete one in the next days, in the next weeks for Manchester United, as well as the situation of the centre-back. And then guys, many questions on the situation of Nico Williams. Yesterday Barcelona had a meeting with the agent of the player in Zaragoza, as called by Giantes. The meeting was between Deco and Nico Williams' agent. Barça trying to be fast on agreeing personal terms with Nico Williams because they believe that reaching an agreement with Nico on the project, on the salary, on the contract is too important to anticipate other clubs. Barça know that Premier League clubs are coming. Barça know that big Premier League clubs are already trying to understand what's going to happen with Barça. Maybe they hope in England the deal could collapse for Barcelona for financial fair play to enter the race. We know the interest of Chelsea, Arsenal, so many clubs in England are keeping close eye to the situation. It's still very expensive for Chelsea and Arsenal. The clause has to be paid in one solution, big commission, big salary. This is why, for example, 1 month ago Chelsea decided to go slower on that story of Nico Williams. But in case Barcelona don't close the deal, Chelsea, Arsenal are all attentive to the situation of Nico Williams. But now Barcelona know how important it is to reach an agreement with the player, to be fast and to be able to make the deal happen. It's never easy to do this kind of deals, especially in the financial fair play situation of Barcelona, but they're working on this. So contacts ongoing between Barça and the agents of Nico Williams with the intention to reach an agreement on the salary, length of the contract, bonuses. There will be many bonuses in the contract of Nico Williams eventually at Barcelona. So they are discussing all these points and they want to get the green light from Nico and his agents as soon as possible because they know that Premier League clubs are coming and the Premier League clubs could be really aggressive. So the financial fair play will be a crucial factor, but Barça are absolutely working on the deal for Nico Williams. And so guys, let me know your thoughts on all these stories, starting from Nico Williams. Should he go to Barcelona or maybe Premier League, Arsenal, Chelsea? Let me know your opinion. Let me know your opinion also on all the other stories. Leny Yoro to Manchester United, Manu Ugarte, Matthijs de Ligt to Man United. Is something they need or not? Let me know your opinion here in comments. Like this video, turn on the notification bell, subscribe to the channel. See you soon. Ciao.